class. Welcome to CMO Online Mathematics class. Today we are going to look at number base. Under this number base, we are going to look at conversion from other base to base 10. We have example 1, convert 110101 to base 10. So let's go. First and foremost, we pick the first number, which is 1 times your base 2 raised to power. Count how many numbers we have here. After collecting the first digit number, count the many digits that is left. That becomes your power. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So put raised to power 5. Then plus, go to the next digit number you have there, which is 1. Bring down your 1 times your base 2 raised to power. Count the number of digits that is many. 1, 2, 3, 4 raised to power 4. Plus, go to the next number we have here, which is 0. Write it 0 times your base 2 raised to power 1, 2, 3. So we have 1 raised to power 3. Another thing I want people to take note of is this. When you are getting your power, another easiest way to get your power is that when you have gotten the first power, know that you are going to use descending order, in the sense that once you've gotten your first power, it's going to move in descending order till you get to what? 0. For example, now we started with base 5 here. Our power here is 5. So for us to get the next power, you know that it's going to be 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Till you get to 0, that is when you know you are through with your power. So now we are going to look at this now. We have 0. The next number we have here is what? 1. So we have what? Plus 1 times 2 raised to power 2 plus 1. We have done for 1. So we have what? 0 times 2 raised to power 1 plus 1 times 2 raised to power 0. So after we have done this, we are going to bring out the powers here times them. We have what? 1 times 2 raised to power 5 is what? 2 times 2 times 2 into 5 places. So which is what? 32 plus 1 times 2 raised to power 4 will give us 16 plus 0 times 2 raised to power 3 will give us what? 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2 give us what? 8 plus 1 times 2 raised to power 2 will give us 4 plus 0 times 2 plus 1 times anything raised to power 0 will give us 1. So in this side we are going to put what? 1. Then we multiply. 1 times 32 will give us 32 plus 1 times 16 will give us 16 plus 0 times 8 will give us 0 plus 1 times 4 will give us 4 plus 0 times 2 will give us 0 plus 1 times 1 will give us what? 1. So we add up. 32 plus 16 plus 4 plus 1 will give us 53 to base 10. So I'm going to say therefore 1101012 is equals to 53 to base 10. So that is our answer. We are going to take another example, example 2. Let's look at another example. So we want to look at this. Convert 1345 to base 10. If you look at this example 2 now, you find out that we have another base there. We are working on base 5. But in example 1, we worked on base 2. That's to tell you that is why we are looking at different base. Converting using different base to what? Base 10. So now I want to look at what? Base 5. So whatever base that is given to you, that is the base you are using to solve. So we have base 5 here. So we are going to bring that our value out, our number 134 to base 5. Pick the first digit number 1 times your base 5 raised to power. Count the number that is left after you have brought out your 1. How many number that is left is what? 1, 2. So raised to power 2. Then now once you have gotten to this, know that you are going in descending order till you get to 0. So I'm going to write plus, go to the next digit number, which is what? 3, times your base, which is what? 5 raised to power 1, plus the last digit number we have here is what? 4, times our base 5 raised to power 0. Then we solve. We have this 5 times 5 raised to power 2 is what? 5 times 5, which is what? 25. Plus 3 times 5 raised to power 1 is what? 5. Plus 4 times anything raised to power 0 is what? 1. So write down our 1. Then we times 1 times 25 will give us 25. Plus 3 times 5 will give us 15. Plus 4 times 1 will give us 4. So we add up 25 plus 15 plus 4 will give us 44 to base 10. So I'm going to say therefore 134 base 5 is equals to 44 to base 10. So that is our answer. So all I want you to know in this particular topic for conversion from order base to base 10 is this. Whenever you are given any question based on their different bases, you are expected to use the base in solving. Just like these examples we have gotten now, the first one we did now was on base 2. So after picking our first digit number, we use our base 2 to the power. The same thing applies here. You can see we are using base 5 here. So pick your first digit number, use your base plus the next number till you get to the power of what? 0. Then you simplify further. So let's take another example on example 3. So I'm going to look at this example 3. In this topic, we are going to take so many examples. Express 10346 to base 10. Express 10346 to base 10. So I'm going to write 10346 to base 10. So now this is under base 6. We are going to use 6 in solving as our base. So we have this as, bring the first number 1 times 6 raised to power. You count how many number that is left after you have taken the first number we are working on. 1, 2, 3. So that is what raised to power 3. Plus 0 times 6 raised to power 2. Once you have gotten the first number, just know that it's going in descending order to get to 0. So raised to power 2. Then we have what? Plus 3 times 6 raised to power 1 plus 4 times 6 raised to power 0. Then now the next thing we are going to do now, we are going to solve this. So we have this as 1 times 6 raised to power 3 is 6 times 6 times 6 into 3 places. So that will give us what? 216. Then we'll go to the next one. 0 times 6 raised to power 2. I'm going to put down my 0. 6 raised to power 2 means 6 times 2, which is what? 30. So I'm going to write my 36. 3 times 6 raised to power 1 is what? 6. Plus 4 times 6 raised to power 0 is what? 1. So we have 1 times 216 will give us 216 plus 0 times 36 will give us 36. 0 times 36 will give us 0. Anything multiplied by 0 gives us what? 0. Plus 6 times 3 will give us what? 18. Plus 4 times 1 will give us what? 4. So now we are going to add up 216 plus 18 plus 4 will give us 238 to base 10. So now we have this as 1034. Therefore 1034 to base 6 is equal to 238 to base 10. So now the next thing we are going to do, we are going to take one more example before we take this evaluation. So let's look at this example 4. Convert the following to base 10. We have different bases here. So we are going to solve on each of their different bases. So let's go. The first one we have here is 1010 to base 2. As I said earlier, you pick the first digit number, which is what? 1 times your base 2 raised to power. Count the number of digits left to get your power. 1, 2, 3. So raised to power 3. Plus, go to the next number we have there, which is what? 0 times your base 2 raised to power 2. Once you have gotten your first number, your first power, just have it in mind that it's going in descending order till you get to what? 0. Or you use this other method after you have picked the first number, count how many number that is left to give you your power. So now we'll go to the next one we have here is what? 1. So I'm going to write plus 1 times 2. If you look at it now, you have picked this one. The number that is remaining now is 0, which is 1 digit number. So it's going to be 1 raised to power 1. Or you use the descending order format. Once you have gotten your first power, you know it's moving in descending order. So I'm going to put raised to power 1. Then we have what? Plus the last number we have here is 0. 0 times 2 raised to power 0. So we now solve. 1 times 2 raised to power 3 will give us what? 8. Plus 0 times 2 raised to power 2 will give us 4. Plus 1 times 2 raised to power 1 will give us 2. Plus 0 times anything raised to power 0 will give us what? 1. Then we have this 1 times 8 will give us 8. Equal to 1 times 8 will give us 8. Plus 0 times 4 will give us what? 0. Anything multiplied by 0 gives you what? 0. Plus 1 times 2 will give you what? 2. Plus anything multiplied by 0 will also give you 0. 0 times 1 will give you what? 0. So we are going to add them up. We add them up. 8 plus 2 will give us what? 10. So our answer is what? 10 equals to 10 to base what? 10. So I'm going to say therefore I have therefore 1010 to base 2 is equals to 10 to base 10. So look at the second one. 243 to base 5. 243 to base 5. So we have this 2 times, we are working on base 5 times 5 raised to power 1, 2 raised to power 2. Plus the next number we have there is what? 4 times your base 5 raised to power 1. Plus the last number we have there is what? 3 times your base 5 raised to power 0. So you have 2 times 5 will give us 25. Plus 4 times 5 raised to power 1 will give us what? 5. Plus 3 times anything raised to power 0 will give us what? 1. 2 times 25 will give us 50. Plus 4 times 5 will give us 20 plus 3. So we add up. 50 plus 20 will give us 70 plus 3 will give us 73 to base 10. So I'm going to say therefore 2435 is equal to 73 to base 10 because we are asked to convert each of them to base 10. So let's take the last number we have there, C. 37 to base 8. 37 to base 8. Bring the first number there, which is what? 3 times your base 8 raised to power 1. Plus the last number I have there is what? 7 times your base 8 raised to power 0. So you have 3 times 8 plus 7 times 1. Anything raised to power 0 will give you what? 1. So now I'm going to multiply to solve further. So we have this 3 times 8 will give us what? 24. Plus 7 times 1 will give us 7. So you add 24 plus 7 will give us 31 to base 10. So we have therefore 37 to base 8 is equal to 31 to base 10. So we are going to take classwork evaluation. This evaluation is going to be assignment. In our next class, we'll continue from there. So let's write down this evaluation. So we are going to stop here. This is the evaluation. We are going to stop here. Convert the following to base 10. A 1101 to 2. B 145 base 8. C 3f base 16. D 210 base 3. So we'll stop here for today. In our next class, we'll take the correction on it. So see you to our next class. Thanks.